Hello everyone, this is Divya from IndyMedi Solutions. Today I am demonstrating the process to be followed in the system to hospitalize a patient. This process involves the role of primary doctor, resident medical officer, receptionist, scrub nurse and regular staff nurse. You can start this process either going through appointment sub-menu or through hospitalization sub-menu. I will be demonstrating the one through appointment. Start with clicking on appointment menu. Search the patient's name that is to be hospitalized from the list visible on your screen. You will be directed to the patient's page where you will see Hospitalization tab at the upper right side of this page. Click on this Hospitalization tab. It will lead you to the page where you can create hospitalization by clicking on Create. Once created, fill the administrative data asked on the page. Here you have to enter the patient's name. Appointment number to be selected from the drop-down. System will show the current date and time in the hospitalization date field, however it can be modified as required. Name of the institution will be fetched automatically. Department you will get from the drop-down menu. You can also get the name of the primary doctor from the drop-down menu. Ward room is to be selected from the drop-down menu. At the field for bed number, you will get a list of vacant beds only. Fill the admission type. Fill the reason for admission, selecting it from the drop-down menu. Once the patient's information is filled, click on Save and confirm it by clicking on it. Now, if the patient is to be hospitalized, immediately click on Hospitalized tab. If it is a post-dated hospitalization, click on Reserve tab. And if patient does not intend to get hospitalized, then click on Cancel Registration tab. I will move ahead with immediate hospitalization of the patient. On clicking the Hospitalized tab, a text message will get delivered to the registered mobile number of the doctor, informing him about the details of the patient that is hospitalized. Now click on Hospitalized tab. Now go to Edit. Fill the admission checklist and save it. Next step is to click on Surgery tab. You have to fill the pre-operative checklist here depending upon the surgery. Now move to the next sub-tab, Surgery. Various details like surgery, surgery date, anesthetist, anesthesia, operation theatre, primary surgeons, assisting surgeons, scrub nurse are to be entered here. On selecting the surgery from the drop-down or entering directly, the list of related consumables and medicaments will be fetched automatically from the system shown at the bottom of the page. Select the surgery date and time. Select the name of anesthetist from the drop-down menu. Type of anesthesia will also be selected from the drop-down menu. Get the operation theatre from the drop-down menu. Select the primary surgeon as well as the assisting surgeon. Select nurse to be fixed from the drop-down menu. Operative notes text area is an option provided for the doctors where doctor can put his or her notes regarding the surgery he or she performed. Doctor can put his observations which he made during surgery about stone, prostrate, reconstructive, ablative, female urology and oncourology in the respective fields given here. To enter the details, you just have to click on Add an item and proceed further. Post-operative orders, as the name suggests, will give you the details of diet, general instruction, IV fluids, antibiotics, analgesics, miscellaneous drugs and investigations. After selecting right plan from the respective drop-down, medical officer can enter general instructions in the text area given here. IV fluids to be given to the patient can be entered here. Medical officer can enter details of all the antibiotics and drugs here. A scheduler can also be set to guide to nurse when the medicines are to be given. Investigations required after surgery entered at investigation field. Doctors can write special precautions which a patient has to take at the text area given here. After adding all these details, click on Save. After filling all these details, now we will move to Care Plan. This menu includes the steps to be taken by the primary nurse to take care of the hospitalized patient depending upon the instructions given by the medical officer. You can select the primary nurse from the drop-down. You are now on week 1, day 1. Date can be selected or entered. Vital, nurse will fill the parameters like pulse, blood pressure, temperature of the hospitalized patient. System will capture the time automatically. Any complaint from the patient is to be entered here by the nurse at patient complaints. Output chart maintains the record of liquid monitoring, IV fluids, general instructions, antibiotics, analgesics, miscellaneous drugs, investigations and other general instructions given by the medical officer. Wherever required, on clicking on the Add an item, system will provide you a scheduler to keep the record of drugs given by the nurse. Investigation covers the tests to be carried out during the hospitalization of the patient. After filling all these details, we will save it. Now move to Accommodation History by clicking on Accommodation History tab. System will show you patient's name, type of wardroom or room type, bed number and date of start and end date of hospitalization along with the days of rest. If the patient wants ward or bed transfer, click on Transfer tab. Select the transfers required. Click on Transfer. You can see the patient is transferred now. Now comes the discharge summary of the patient. Click on Discharge Summary tab. System will automatically fetch the discharge summary details at the time of selecting surgery. However, medical officer can modify these details from patient to patient by clicking on Edit. After modifying all these details, click on Save. Now click on Discharge Patient tab. On clicking Discharge Patient tab, immediately a SMS will be delivered to the doctors stating that the patient has been discharged from the hospital. You will get a tab for getting discharge summary of the patient and a tab for create invoice. To get the discharge summary of the patient, click on discharge summary. Here you can see the discharge summary and this discharge summary can be printed. Now we will proceed to invoicing. Start with clicking on create invoice tab. Here you can see invoices option. On clicking this, you will be directed to the patient's invoice page. You can see the invoices generated. Now validate the invoice. Click on register payment. Here the patient's name and the amount will be fetched automatically. Select the payment method from the drop-down menu. Further move and click on pay. You can see the invoice has been paid. Click on print and select the invoices to get the hard copy of the invoice.